Southerners have a long-standing history of celebrating the 4th of July. This year, Southerners will gather at venues like the 4th of July Parade in LaGrange, Georgia, or the world's biggest laser show at Stone Mountain. Hi, my name is Ashley Williams, and this is a real Southern story. Every year in the South, it's like heaven to these Southern patriots. They stand in awe as they look at the fireworks and the laser show. There's only one way we know how to show our true Southern patriotism. This year we'll gather at barbecues, picnics, fireworks, and yes, laser shows. The 4th of July, Southern style, a real Southern story.
The 4th of July means a lot of different things. It's a time to be grateful for those who sacrificed their freedom. A time to pay homage to those who gave their lives as the ultimate price in the name of that freedom. And a time to remember those who were scared and maimed, some physically, all mentally, while fighting for the freedom that we enjoy. Most of all, it's a time to remember that memories are a gift from God and should be treasured as a lasting legacy. It's a time to remember that memories continue to bring comfort, joy, and healing. They enable our lost loved ones to live forever in our hearts. It's a time to find renewed hope in America. It's also important to know that in America we have the freedoms because men and women paid the ultimate sacrifice. It's time to understand that while holding on to hope requires active participation, that hope comes in small steps, and we must seize each one of them. It's a time to give thanks to the men and women that came before us, a time to pay homage to the forefathers that gave us our freedom and gave us our independence.
Went to Lake Martin with my family, and we rode around in the old pontoon boat we got. And then we rode over with some friends and saw the fireworks over at Elijah. And I cooked some ribs and some chicken, and that's about the extent of my 4th of July.
All I done was cook, and I thought about the servicemen. I was in the Navy, and really I thought about the servicemen. I'm a big believer in our troops and all, because like I served and proud of it. I'm just a proud American that, I serve my country, and days like that, my heart goes out to them. And I hope our servicemen and women, they do a good job, and I hope that they ought to keep them safe.
On the 4th of July, Americans celebrate our country's freedom. They celebrate our independence. We do it through barbecues, picnics, fireworks, family gatherings. Every day, thousands of people leave their homeland to come to the land of the free and the home of the brave to live the American dream. And who could blame them? We're the greatest country in the world. And this is our day to say thank you to the men and women that paved the way, to pay homage to the forefathers that signed the Declaration of Independence, that gives us our freedom, that gives us our independence. This is America's 4th of July.
Let us never forget the true meaning of the 4th of July and what it means to our amazing country and the freedom that we're afforded here in America. The 4th of July is a time to commemorate America's declaration of separation from Great Britain that was made on July the 4th, 1776. Our freedom and our democracy that we've been blessed with is a direct product of the sheer determination from our forefathers who had worked to establish the United States of America as a free country. During the American Revolution, the legal separation of the American colonies from Great Britain occurred on July the 2nd, 1776, when the Second Continental Congress voted to approve a resolution of independence that had been proposed in June of that year. After voting for independence, Congress turned its attention to the Declaration of Independence, a statement explaining this decision, which had been prepared by a committee of 5, with Thomas Jefferson acting as its principal author. Congress debated and revised the Declaration of Independence, finally approved on July the 4th, 1776.
Okay, back when we were kids, and we're talking about in the 60s, early 60s, late 50s, early 60s, we would have, most kids, you know, didn't go off on a vacation. Most folks stayed here, male folks stayed here in town. And we would, they'd have a watermelon cutting on like the 4th of July. And then they'd have a penny scramble, they'd have horseshoe tournament, washer throwing, domino, rook. But they had something for all the kids to do, and the grown-ups too. Yeah. The whole 4th of July week, every day they would have a special activity. And that was a lot of fun back when we were kids, and it gave us something to do.
Well, we had a good day, counted our blessings, visited with family and friends, and just thought back how proud and how thankful we should be to live in the United States of America.
Southerners have been observing the 4th of July as a federal holiday since 1941. But to go back to the tradition of celebrating the 4th, you have to go back to the 18th century, the American Revolution. In June of 1776, representatives from our 13 colonies weighed a historical resolution declaring our independence. July 2nd, 1776, our forefathers voted and said yes to this historical revision, this proclamation. 2 days later, July 4, 1776, all delegates said, you know what, enough is enough, and they signed their name on the dotted line, that historical piece of paper, otherwise known as the Declaration of Independence. From 1776 to today, Southerners and all Americans have been celebrating the 4th of July.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I am the flag of the United States of America. My name is Old Glory. I fly atop the world's tallest buildings. I stand watch in America's halls of justice. I fly majestically over institutions of learning. I stand guard with power in the world. Look up and see me. I stand for peace, honor, truth, and justice. I stand for freedom. I am confident. I am arrogant. I am proud. When I'm flown with my fellow banners, my head's a little higher, my color's a little truer. I bow to no one. I'm recognized all over the world. I'm worshipped. I'm saluted. I am loved. I am revered. I am respected. And I am feared. I fought in every battle of every war for more than 200 years. I was flown at Valley Forge, Gettysburg, Shiloh. I was there at San Juan Hill, in the trenches of France, Rome, on the beaches of Normandy, Guam, Okinawa, Korea, Vietnam knows me. I was there. I led my troops. I was dirty, battle-tested, and tired. But my soldiers cheered me, and I was proud. America has been attacked by cowardly fanatics, and many lives have been lost. But those who would destroy me cannot win, for I am the symbol of freedom, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I've been burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of countries I've helped set free. It does not hurt, for I am invincible. I slipped the bonds of earth and stood watch over the uncharted frontiers of space from my vantage point on the moon. I've borne silent witness to all of America's finest hours, but my finest hours are yet to come. When I'm torn into strips and used as bandages for my wounded comrades on the battlefield, when I'm flown at half-mast to honor my soldier, or when I lie in the trembling arms of a grieving parent at the grave of their fallen son or daughter, I am proud. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wave.
We spent the 4th of July visiting with family, swimming and grilling out, playing in the sun, and then we shot fireworks.
To a true Southerner, the 4th of July is not about a boat ride, it's not about a tan, it's not about a summer vacation. It's simply about appreciating our freedom and our independence. We do it in style. We do it through fireworks. We do it through laser shows. Because, folks, we go big when we go all out. My name is Ashley Williams, and this is A Real Southern Story.